also want to answer your question in a different way, which is the thing of shifting your focus to growing yourself and taking responsibility in yourself. One thing we talk a lot about in the book is dropping the scorecard. And the scorecard is when I take a look at how many chores you've done and how many chores I've done. Is it fair? It's like leveling the scales.
Yeah.
This comes up in conflict, and there's an interesting shift that happens, which is, let's say you do something that bothers me, or it gets me annoyed, or it gets me irritated. The natural response is, why did you irritate me? What's wrong with you? And it puts us on separate sides of a chasm here. Anna tells this beautiful story in the back part of the book, in the practice part, about a young couple who the woman of the couple had a lot of anxiety from experiences earlier in her life. They were very, very reasonable that she had anxiety. She had some very traumatic experiences.
Yeah.
And so she would have overly anxious reactions in certain situations that drove her husband nuts. And his native response would be like, calm down. It's not that big a deal. What are you making a big deal out of something? It's nothing. And this is an example of being in the, I'm blaming you for this situation. Why are you being so anxious? I'm pointing at you. You should change this. You should do it differently. He reached a point in the course of doing the work and looking at these secrets where he finally identified that what was really happening was, not only did she have good reasons to be anxious, but when she would have her responses, it made him anxious. It made him feel uncomfortable. And the real question was, why are you making a big deal on that? No, the real question was, what is it in me that gets so anxious, gets so reactive? It was, he learned to take the responsibility for his own reactions and start to investigate, where did they come from? Because he too had a past that was feeding his own anxiety.
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, you can check out the entire conversation right here. And if you learned something valuable, I hope I was able to earn your subscription today.